We begin with what developers hope is a sure thing. The golden shovels were out in Norfolk for a ceremonial groundbreaking of the casino resort. Our Brett Hall has been covering this story since the beginning and tells us when construction can finally begin.
Well, construction, we don't exactly know when it can finally begin because the developers here, they have not yet submitted their permits applications and no permits have been granted. They actually don't even have a construction firm yet. According to Boyd Gaming, they now are the majority shareholder in the development between the Pamunkeys and Boyd. They tell me that they are redoing the process for general contractors in order to try to get this project off on the right foot. When I asked why the groundbreaking had to happen today, I asked, does it have anything to do with the coming election? I was told, no, this is a celebration. The turning of dirt today at the future home of the Norfolk Casino project, all ceremonial. It'll take roughly 3 years to build the 200 hotel room resort casino on the banks of the Elizabeth River. However, for Pamunkey Indian Chief Robert Gray, it's all about what the tax revenue will do to the city and his people.
Basic needs, housing, medical care, education. Education's a big key so that we can bring up our young people and better serve the tribe and the community.
He says he'd been eyeing a casino for a while when the city approached him more than 6 years ago about the possibility of a partnership. City Council discussed the deal for months behind closed doors. Then in 2019, the partnership was officially inked.
Chief Gray and his development team, John Yarborough and John Thompson, you all have each had a chance to spend time with them, the mayor in particular.
However, then came challenges. After months of back and forth between the city and development team about project phasing,
every time there was an opportunity to even consider piecemealing it or doing it in steps or doing it in phases, we rejected that. Flat out rejected it because we held the line.
Earlier this year, Tennessee billionaire John Yarborough exited and Boyd Gaming came in. Boyd says they'll make a $750 million investment, which includes a parking garage for Amtrak passengers to park in free of charge. When it comes to the Norfolk Tides,
as you know, there were 2 garages right near the bridge. Both of those garages came offline because of structural damage. The city is considering rebuilding one or even both of those garages and maybe have some development opportunities above the garages.
Right now, you're taking a live look at where a temporary casino could be open this time next year. Boyd Gaming wouldn't go into specifics on how many table games and slots it would have. Another thing that happened out here today was before the ceremonial groundbreaking, there were some protesters from a group that is against the casino having smoking. As we've reported before, smoking is allowed in casinos in Norfolk, even though smoking isn't allowed in bars and restaurants. But according to the CEO of Boyd Gaming, they will have a separate non-smoking section. We're live in Norfolk. Brett Hall, 10 on your side.